Team Kill Podcast. Intentional Strays.
Oh, what is up, everybody? Spree here.
And I am Silencer.
And this is the Team Kill Podcast, episode 91. We are back, okay? We had a few disruptions.
Where did we go?
Life. Went our separate ways.
Life happens.
Yeah, we're a little bit behind, but, I ate Pizza Hut yesterday, and I wasn't feeling the best, okay?
Oh, yeah. I mean, the name says it all. I could have told you that.
Listen, I think I'm lactose intolerant, and I've never been diagnosed. And anytime I get
Google diagnosed?
What? Yeah, I'd have to self WebMD,
Oh, man.
So I would have to. But basically, anytime I eat some cheese, I drink some milk, anything dairy, man, it just comes right out of me. Terrible.
Yeah, definitely need to stay away from fucking dairy products.
For sure.
I know
Guys,
it's something maybe as you get older, but listen, I used to drink a lot of sweet bread. Fucking Mexicans.
Right, yeah. Like concha
Sweet
shells
bread
and
with
shit.
with the fucking glass of milk. All the time. And now I can't do that shit anymore.
Yeah, I think as you get older, your body's like, nah, fam, this ain't for me.
Yeah, dump it.
Yeah, take this shit out of here. So before we go ahead and get started, guys, we do have RIPs. Rest in peace to Kazuki Takahashi. He is the creator of Yu-Gi-Oh! He passed away.
Oh, dang.
Not really sure why he passed away. We can assume natural causes. He died at the young age of 60. So rest in peace to him. Personally, for me, Yu-Gi-Oh! Was a big part of my childhood, Not as much as Pokemon. Because Pokemon, it was overhyped. I was more of a Digimon kid. But Yu-Gi-Oh, man. Yu-Gi-Oh, the storytelling, the cards looked crazy. I loved it. The monsters, the Blue Eyes White Dragon, the Dark Magician. Just overall, basically in general. He created many childhoods, and I can just imagine, he's never going to go away anytime soon.
Yeah, I spent my Saturday mornings fucking watching Yu-Gi-Oh! It was dope.
Oh, of course.
I remember that shit.
Of course, yeah. And, and not as much as, like, when they started coming with, like, the weird, preppy, when they started to make, like, different chapters of it. I never got into it, Mine is the guy with the triangle trying to save his uncle from Seto Kaiba, okay?
No.
So, but other than that, rest in peace to him. He will be missed. And like I said, guys, it's going to be hard to, we should be saying thank you, too, for making childhoods, lit.
Yeah.
Yeah, So, Silencer, how was your weekend, sir?
It was insightful, It was very insightful. So I don't even know where to start. But there was a bunch of stuff that went on.
Right.
Okay. So I don't know. We're having a big party for my niece. It's her 15. Okay.
Oh, 15.
Yeah. It's been a struggle finding everything because just the property is just so far away from the city, so a lot of people don't want to do shit like deliver stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But we got everything rolling. But listen, the best thing that I got was a mechanical bull.
Oh, yeah.
They wanted just a normal traditional shit. I was like, nah, fuck that.
Right.
You know what? I'll fucking pay for it. It's good.
Yeah.
So I found a guy, and bam. What a great fucking night gonna be. Guns and mechanical bulls.
Alcohol, Topo Chico.
Can you imagine? Oh, yeah.
Somebody's breaking something.
Yeah, something's gonna go wrong.
Yeah.
You can already see it.
Yeah, and especially,
Oh, the
I'm
energy
assuming
from-
you're going to be in control of it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, see?
If there's somebody I don't like, that thing's going full speed. I don't give a damn.
Yeah, he's like, hey nephew, can you get on here? Remember when you sold on Apex? Shooka!
Yeah.
Flying.
Remember when you didn't get me?
Yeah, remember?
Lost Banner. Who has Lost Banner now, buddy?
When he's down on the floor crying, screaming for help, he's like, ping now, motherfucker, ping!
Headshot.
To the Fusey finisher.
Cheers, big ears.
That shit's funny. So yeah, I mean, we're getting all that shit set up. I actually got to. She actually wanted me to design her little invitation party. So, I was a little honored. She could have gotten everybody or other um, people, but, she decided to be like, can you design them? So I was like, sure. Fucking came out with some nice little cool design. So, a little interesting. Aside from that, listen, I think I'm gonna get into VR.
Oh no, they got you.
Listen, they only got me only because I saw I've been seeing videos for Hitman, and I want to try and experience Hitman through VR.
Oh,
That's it.
it's the best. Yeah,
So I've been watching some things, and I'm like, damn, I wonder how it is fucking doing contracts and all this shit doing through VR. And also, I was like, it might give a new experience, but I also learned that you can create your own rooms
yeah,
or different stuff, and then put it out there in the market so people can explore and shit. You know how I am with exploring and shit.
yeah.
So I was like, hey, you know what? I can design something nice and scary, little jump scares, huh? That'd be dope.
They got you, Caesar. What
It'd be
happened?
dope. No, they didn't get me. Listen, I'm not trying to use it to see vibrators and feelings and
Headshot.
and all this kind of thing. I actually want to use it, to see, different side of a game.
This who
A more,
silencer is gonna get on the mechanical bull with the VR and be like, I want to fucking play Red Dead Redemption and ride a horse.
make it seem real.
Yeah. Whoa there. Oh my.
Anybody want to ride?
Huh.
What else did I do? I've just been, testing out. I tested new burger place. A joint. I love fucking going to these small businesses. I have a thing for small businesses.
Right.
I guess because we own one and I own one, and it's nice to see their faces when you're like, "Fuck, this shit is good." I even tried out this kind of iced coffee or whatever.
Yeah.
It was like a churro mix,
You
and I was
you
like,
don't
"What the
go in there and
hell?"
be like, yo, my business is better. It's booming. It's more booming than
My what?
yours. So you don't go in there feeling like, damn, my business is more fucking popping than this.
Nah.
Headshot.
What I do is I get the information and I listen. This is a sneaky thing I do. I go in there and I talk to people. I'm very talkative. I talk to the whoever's serving me and doing all this.
Right.
And I try to scout, see who's the person in charge, the gatekeeper. Okay. I
Okay.
try to, make friends, if it's a guy or a girl, and then I try to peep, and then later on, I grab their info, and then I fucking send them an email or a fucking postcard, or personally go in there and be like, hey, you know what? I own a marketing business, blah blah blah. I can help you. So that's the reason why. That's the main thing why I go to these small businesses.
This
It's not
asshole.
to try their food. It's not to try their food.
Still their
Okay.
business.
Yeah.
Another form
So
of dick measuring, but okay.
it's you have to do something in life.
Yeah, yeah.
If you ain't first, I mean, if you ain't second, I forgot how the fuck the shit went.
Nah, you had it right the first. If you ain't first, you're last.
You're last. Yeah, there you go. So I'm just trying. It's a game, and I'm just trying to deal with the cards.
Right.
What else? That's it. I mean, just been fucking grinding it out and building a lot of stuff for my personal brand that I'm trying to push out, and yeah, been having a nice, peaceful. Uh, it's been work. I need to something that I need to do.
Hmm.
I need to fix my damn sleeping pattern. I'm noticing it's starting to affect me.
I don't know. I said the
Sleeping
same thing too, but
4 to 5 hours. I don't know. It's accepting not in a way of me being tired, but in my creative process. Because at some point during the day, I'm like, fuck, I just want to chill and relax and not think of anything.
right.
So I think that comes down to me, I guess, not having enough sleep and shit.
Yeah,
To let the body relax.
we record at 11:30 p.m. at night right now to do the pod.
Yeah. See, that's what I'm saying. Then we fucking hop on Apex, fucking
Yeah,
trying to
and then
get a win.
afterwards, yeah.
Started fucking one. I'm like, damn, I gotta go to sleep now.
I used to, let's say, we used to do the pod, right? I think Sundays, and we used to lead into Monday, right? And
Yeah.
Monday would be like, I think my Friday. So, like, fuck, fam. I would edit the pod, put it out at like 1, and then wake up at like 5 in the morning to be there
Oh,
by
damn.
6.
Yeah, it's
And
just wild.
it's crazy. Yeah, sometimes I feel like sleeping might not be the best. And then other times I feel like, yeah, it's needed for the body. But I came up with a bunch of ideas and things just based off the fact that, sleeping wasn't there. So, I came up with some of my best videos on 3 to 4 hours of sleep.
Well, I think sleeping and being productive as a mental state, I think is different than anything.
Right.
So I don't know. I think to have ideas, yeah, sure, but like to perform,
Oh,
like
yeah.
I've noticed that in myself. Like you're too tired and I can't concentrate the same when I'm doing a graphic or something. I
Mhm.
start fucking lacking off and
Yeah.
getting super distracted. But when I have energy, I'm like just super focused and finish it fast. What should take me an hour, whenever I don't sleep, it takes me like 2, 3 hours.
Right.
So I don't know. I think it has a big boost. I mean, effect on your performance levels.
Yeah. I'm starting to kind of like shift towards kind of sleeping at a better hour, but it's kind of hard, Like now I kind of will like hop off at like 12. But before at 3 o'clock in the morning, I'd be like, I
God
guess,
damn, yeah.
I guess it's time for bed, Like,
I guess
I guess,
it's the adult thing to do. I guess they want me to do
Yeah.
this.
And then no, then the signature thing would be like, I'm gonna sleep in, and I would wake up at like 8 or 9 o'clock and be like, oh, I'm wired. And I wasn't wired at all.
Fucking guy.
It's crazy. It's crazy how we lie
Yeah.
to ourselves.
I need to make yourself feel better.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was my nothing special, but that was my week.
All right, all right. Well, no, 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 no. You had a birthday.
Headshot.
Oh yeah, I did, but you know what? It wasn't really that special. So not special in
Ah,
a way that I don't know when people connect birthdays and they say it's special because they fucking throw a party and whatever.
right.
It was chill. I was surrounded by my family and stuff. We cooked out and everything. So it was just a chill, peaceful type of thing. It wasn't like crazy. Let me go fucking do a party. Yeah, no, it was just chill.
You didn't strut around in your birthday suit.
No,
Damn.
it's too hot. Listen, it's too fucking hot. I should have done that, but it's too fucking hot.
Ah. Yeah.
It was 106 today, so imagine.
Yeah.
That shit ain't
When
cool.
when that starts to feel like exercise, then yeah, throw that away.
Like, damn, you're telling me that I'm a sweat just by standing outside?
Yeah. Plus, activity. Yeah. It's
Yeah,
crazy.
man, fuck that. I'd rather be inside.
Well, happy birthday. I already told you happy birthday, but happy birthday.
Thank you very much. Thank you, thank you. It was good. It
Let's
was good.
see. My past weekend consisted of kind of relaxing and then kind of not relaxing. So I had my birthday, and this would be kind of a week, maybe a little more, after having and celebrating my birthday. And I'm going to be honest with you, chat. It's hard. So I went to bed maybe 3, 4 days ago.
Hmm.
Woke up with the meanest shoulder pain, right? I sat on the couch. I'm groaning and moaning and just, oh my God, my shoulder. I thought I did, dislocated my shoulder. So I go to the bathroom, I go on WebMD, and it's like, oh, if you dislocated it, you might have these symptoms, which I obviously did not have. I just had a lot of pain. So I
Yeah.
was able to kind of just, shake it off a little bit and then go back to bed. So that happened, right? My shoulder, my
Mhm.
arm, my left shoulder, it's hard to like move and it's very painful on certain angles. Really difficult, right? But, I kind of figure I do sleep kind of wild, but nothing too crazy. So I don't know how I hurt myself. I still believe there was foul play. Okay. I'm not going to say
Play.
who. Not going to say who. Okay. But there is a person in the bed who might have been angry at me at the time. Okay. My birthday celebration. Again, I told you guys, 2 day celebration. Not that many people, especially in the spouse department, could handle such attention not being given to them. So just putting that out there.
What the
Now,
hell?
the that was maybe like 3, 4 days into being, a new age, right? A new number, a new chapter. Okay.
Mhm.
I kind of made a joke, haha, I'm getting old. So I was waiting for you to get on. You didn't get on. I started having a coughing fit. And I
Okay.
was at a weird angle where I was just like kind of stretched out and started coughing.
Mhm.
And then the left side of my stomach, had a pain. So now the left shoulder and the left stomach would hurt. I couldn't sleep on the left side at all whatsoever. And then I told myself, damn, this is what feeling old gets like. Oh my, I was so hurt. It just
Damn,
hits
I got
you.
to that point of my age.
Yeah, I was like, damn, Caesar hasn't told me nothing about this.
Headshot.
Hey, listen, that shouldn't hit me.
Nah, but kidney stones hit you. So I don't know if that had to do anything with age or something, but maybe
I
that
don't know.
was.
I've seen some people have it in their 20s, in their fucking younger 15s.
Yeah, my lady had a kidney stone when she was like 20, before she was like 21. And I was looking at her a little weird because, she was healthy, I
I
was
don't
the
think
person
that has
was
anything to
unhealthy.
do with health. To be
Yeah,
honest
but
with
you
I
would
don't know
think
what.
things like that coming out of you, like there's something wrong with your fucking diet. And what is it?
Yeah.
So
Even because they even has a toxin though. Like, oh, to be honest with you,
mhm.
we still don't know what the hell causes that shit.
Yeah, they don't know either. So what else? I saw while I was her, I didn't want to do anything. And I watched the ALGs for Apex. So we'll talk about that a little bit more in our little recap. So I watched that. And I think that's really about it. Just finding my passion for making videos, finding my passion for shorts again. And here, sooner or later, your boy's going to have to be looking for a job so we can, revamp everything real quick and start getting back to where we were as a content creator. I feel like I've kind of fell off from a few little holidays, but I'm gonna put more efforts and get back there.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, it was light, Caesar. Sometimes the best weekends be light.
Be like what?
Like compared to like, oh, I had to do this day and this another day, and then I was double booked one day. Like that shit's crazy.
Oh yeah. But it's good, It's I don't know. I'd rather be staying busy than fucking wanting to do something. If that makes sense.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. So other than that, just been chilling. So I was gonna set you up. Fuck you. It's time for a rapid fire.
Rapid fire. Players ready up. 3, 2, 1.
All right, Silencer, would you like to go first, sir?
This was the type to drink sparkling water and think it's spicy, and he's Mexican.
Headshot.
As I'm drinking a spicy water.
Oh yeah, see, it's spicy.
Why is it spicy? Yeah, it definitely has a little kick. Not spicy though. All right. Silencer hairline is shaped like the outside of a Ritz cracker.
Headshot.
Oh man,
Chat. He sent me a picture of himself, and I looked at it. Kind of saw a little curve.
Headshot.
It wasn't as boxed as I remembered.
listen, I haven't fucking. So I don't know if I told you, I cut my own hair. Been cutting since COVID hit.
Ah, no,
So
you haven't.
yeah, well, I've done it, and then I always used to get a razor and just fucking did it, but these past weeks, man, I even shaving is fucking. I get so fucking lazy.
Yeah, you're gonna have to go hit a barber up.
Yeah,
Get a nice little crisp line up.
we'll do it. We'll do it, son. Brother. All right, all right.
Headshot.
I didn't know you were cutting your own hair, fam. Now it makes sense, but okay. Oh, shit.
All right. Listen, I don't know. I've never been into the whole edge me up type of shit.
Right.
If that makes sense. I don't know. I don't think it's my style. But it's whatever, mate. It's all right. Listen. This fool's neck looks like the middle of the Xbox controller.
Headshot.
The original one with the cartridge?
Yeah.
Oh, that's foul. Oh, that's foul with the little memory sticks. Okay. All right.
A little squared.
This food silencer looks like a generic description of a Dallas Cowboys fan.
Headshot.
So the other day on the news, they said somebody in the Dallas Cowboys assaulted somebody, and they were looking for it, but they didn't have a picture, but they had a description, and they flashed it on the screen, and I could have sworn it kind of looked like you.
I know there's a few in Texas. What? I'm googling right now, Dallas Cowboys fans, see what comes up in the.
You'll see, somebody that looks like you, a bald version of you. And that is time.
Game over.
Time. Did you find it yet?
No, I'm still looking. It says I'm doing some big ass ears.
That was me. So,
Big ass ears and a man bun.
yeah. Guys, we just have a nice little episode for you. Nothing too crazy happened over the week as far as news, but we do have something. So we're quickly going to go ahead and just get into the ALGS recap. Silencer, before we announce the winner, how did you feel about this new style, this LAN event?
It was good. Listen, last year I didn't really watch it that much, but this year I tried to watch it from start to end, and it was good. I'm not gonna lie, it was good. It was entertaining.
Yeah, it was definitely entertaining. I do liked what they did. So if anybody that hasn't watched it, they basically switched up the entire tourney the last day. And it was basically you as a person have to get up to 50 match points and then win a game. And if you won the game, you won the tourney.
Yeah.
So as you can tell, a lot of people were within striking range of winning and were in number one place to actually win and just didn't get that last win. Unfortunately, somebody did, and the team that won was Dark Zero. They are the Australian team. They won to get into the actual tournament. They won the Invitational, and then they actually won the tournament, which is extremely dope as well. They walked away with $500,000 to split, and the prize goes on and on and on. I kind of deleted it. I could have told you whoever it was, but 100 Thieves, who was last year's champion, year one's champion, they scored third place. Second place, I believe, was Furia. And then TSM was like seventh place. Oh, excuse me. And then Optic was kind of low. I don't know if there were 10 or 11 or where they placed, but Optic Gaming was low.
Trying to see the final results.
Yeah, get the final results. My personal opinion, I loved it. It was very entertaining from start to finish. I think they kind of need to get away from these corny, commentary people. They got to start having personalities up there. It just can no longer be people that speak well and content creators. I would have loved to see a little bit of a personality clash between professionalism and somebody that could add a few jokes or two. My personal opinion, everybody over there obviously spoke well.
There was a lot of people that are saying that these commentators were way better than last year. So
yeah, they sounded way better, and you had professional content creators, Rain Day, he's up there too. But I would have liked to see gaming merchants, maybe Courage JD. He could have been a nice, definitely a nice little commentator. Even have like Nick Merckx if you wanted somebody a brief thing. But over in general, I think the event was good. I like the change up. Disappointed with who won because I kind of wanted NRG, 100 Thieves to win. So I wanted one of them to win because they were pretty much frying up until the last point.
Yeah, Energy was fucking beasting out.
Yeah, they were. Unfortunately, they fell short. And then the number one Pret, his Watson, he was doing good too.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was the kill leader in the whole lobby. So it proves to you that it doesn't matter the most kills. It matters wins too. Like, it's not just about killing people. It's about winning. And that's what Dark Zero did. So congratulations to them.
Yep. Completely took by surprise. I was not even expecting them to win, but hey. The underdog always comes out.
Yeah. And did you get the bracket or did you not look for it?
I'm still looking for. I can't find the actual one.
Yeah, it's hard to find. I had it, deleted it, but uh, we need to talk about something. TSM, did they flop or did they have a bad LAN event this time?
I don't know. I think the nerves was getting to them. They weren't playing how they should have been playing.
Yeah, yeah. And this is my first time watching Imperial Howl actually compete in Apex or just in general, but he was disappointing. And the only reason why he was disappointing because he was talking all that shit about Nick Merckx,
Yeah.
all that shit, and then when he went to the tournament, he kind of wet the bed. Okay, a few examples. What do you think about their performance?
It was a little below mm, average. I feel like they got too concentrated on how much pressure I guess the event was bringing.
Right.
So they felt like they needed to do a certain like expectation, and I think that got to them and started playing like ass.
Yeah, they came back to be in the top 10 or whatever I forgot in the losers bracket, and that was cool, right? People from there thought that they were going to start to heat up, but when you
Yeah,
got to Sunday and you started watching them play, Hal was throwing some matches. That's all I could say. Okay, TSM throw some matches,
yeah,
and it paid. It cost them. It cost them a lot. I think like maybe the year or two off from the land events might have hurt them, and just being back with the crowd might have had a little bit to do with it because I would assume somebody that talks like that would show and back up and prove that they were, in contendership, and they placed seventh. And you know, they were kind of at the bottom these other times. I think even at the point there were like 18, 19 teams. They were like the first
yeah,
two people to get killed.
yeah.
Right,
They were talking a bigger game than they could fucking achieve.
right. So the big news about Imperial Hal wasn't that he fried in the tournament. It was, a little bit of a controversy here. So they had a disconnected player from a team that he was approaching and he was ready to kill. So while he was looking for the other teammates, he decided that this person was disconnected and that he wasn't going to kill him. People call this sportsmanship. Others people were telling him that he doesn't have the killer instincts and he should have just killed them, and maybe they might have had a different placement in this tournament. Now, I ask you what the internet was asking. Was this sportsmanship or does he lack that killer instinct?
I don't know. I think it's being in the tournament scene. I think it's sportsmanship.
Okay.
And I'll tell you why. Because you're competing, and everybody wants the tournament to be fair. Okay, you're not playing pubs just randomly. You're competing, and everybody deserves to have the exact equal chances. So imagine if like a pro and then a fucking average dude fucking barely started the game. The average goes up to a pro, kills him because he got disconnected. Like, was that a fair match? No. Now, play it when both are, running. It's different. So
Right.
I think, yeah, it's a little. I mean, I don't think it's not about killer instinct or whatever. I mean, it has nothing to do with that. I don't know, but I feel like it was good. Showmanship on his side.
Well, so I'm gonna have to play devil's advocate on this, and it's basically on the side of he lacks that killer instinct. So if we have to imagine this for people at home, it's having a fast break chance in basketball to dunk and score and to win the game, right? Are you gonna stop running the fast break because the person defending you hurt themselves and fell?
Well, I think it's different scenarios. You can't compare that kind of sports to whatever they were doing.
Yeah, but at the same time, it's a free kill, and it could have
Yeah,
sent
but
them, it could have sent
this
them and
is
positioned them into a better spot in the tournament where they probably could have won.
yeah, but I don't know. I feel like it wouldn't have made a huge difference, like that kind of thing.
Right. I
So I
don't
don't know.
know.
This feels like people who fucking stomp people on the ground.
Well, I mean, we're taking it professional, but you have to keep in mind that these guys were talking shit to each other in the
Yeah.
LAN event. They were teabagging each other's death boxes. It
There
wasn't
was
as professional as people thought.
some response. Yeah, that's true. But
Yes.
there was some response time from him that, out of nowhere, he just fucking, as soon as response time, he saw somebody and fried him. There was a few moments like that. So
Yeah.
when it comes to killer instinct, I think it's just not. I don't think it reflects that kind of on this scenario by itself.
I would have
I
clapped
think he
that
just.
fucker. I would have waited till the team came. A kill's a kill. And if we're in a tournament based points,
Mhm.
where if you kill somebody or you kill a squad and better placement and shit, nah. Money's on the line. Money's on the line.
Yeah, but how would you feel if somebody just fucking smacked you and you had no chance to defend yourself? Now
Yeah,
you
but
lost that shit, and then you're like, holy fuck, that wasn't fair. What the fuck?
no, but I would have been like, stupid ass. Now I'm gonna fucking show you why you should have just killed me. Remember, this is how they were talking shit to each other in the tournament.
Yeah.
So
I don't know.
that's
I get
my
what I
opinion.
guess I get why he did it, and I don't know. Me personally, if I saw that in the tournament, I would have probably done the same shit. To be honest with you.
Yeah, I was like, I've seen you do it to other people. Hey, this was AFK. Let's get him. So we'll leave it at that. Overall, I think the event was dope. Can't wait till next year. Hopefully, the world is right as it is right now, and I can actually get a ticket or two to go over there and see this live. And if I do, you know who I'm shitting on the most. Imperial Hal, baby. We're not liking you. I hate him.
Your best buddy. Your
Oh
best buddy.
man.
They
I
had a
don't
nice
like.
little crowd, though. You can't deny that. They had a nice
No,
little crowd.
they had a nice little fan base to meet him at the
Loyal
airport.
fan base too.
Of course,
Yeah.
of course. You know. Now I wonder how they felt, but if they're that loyal, they probably would have been like, "Oh, he's so sportsmanlike. He doesn't go for the easy kills. I don't give a fuck. You're ops, okay? You
Yeah.
know, if your op fucking tries to shoot at you and his gun jams, you're just gonna be like, oh no, I want it fair. Let him get his shit together and then fucking we'll shoot it out. Nah, bitch, you fucked up. You got caught lacking.
It's
You know,
smacked.
EA got to take that L, not you, Hal. So we'll leave that at there. Do you have any final thoughts on the tournament? Anything you wish
That
you
was
would have
dope.
changed?
Mm, no, I mean it was my first experience seeing it completely. Um,
Same.
I wish there was more presence towards the actual community more than rather than the game. Like show little clips of what's been going on,
Yeah.
the support from the community and all that shit. But a little
Um.
more, info of what's coming with the developers. I wish the developers would show their face and be a part of it. So,
Yeah. Nah, they're just hiding from all the insensitive people that were
or
spamming
their
their
servers weren't loading.
inboxes. Oh yeah. Yeah, the servers took a hit that day, let me tell you.
Yeah.
I think my only takeaway from it was I was surprised to see the meta on online ranked. I'm sorry, not online
Yeah.
ranked, just overall tournament. You know, I saw a lot of caustics, saw a lot of gibbies. I saw way too many Valkyries. And a few of the teams actually switched it up and they got a Watson, Newcastle. They were frying people. And then you also had, I believe, Seer. Seer was new, a Fusey, a Lifeline.
I didn't see that many lifelines.
I saw one Lifeline, and the
I was
Lifeline was
surprised
kind
seeing
of
a fuse in
doing.
there.
I was surprised to see Fuse, but it's a smart choice if you want that constant pressure. Plus, his knuckle dusters are free grenades that
Yeah.
just replenish themselves. So, might be the new
Yeah.
meta. Who knows? But
That's what they
yeah,
said about Maggie. Nobody started fucking with her.
yeah, I didn't
Some
see
pro
any
started using
Maggies.
her.
Yeah,
He was like, "Yeah, this is good for anti-camp," but I don't know.
yeah. I've
There
probably
was
seen
a
like one Maggie.
there was a lot of people that were saying that the reason why TSM was also doing kind of bad is because Hal decided to use Valky when Valhoost.
Yeah,
He's always been Valkyrie, and he's at last minute just switched it up.
Yeah, that could have threw off the dynamic a little bit. I'm not sure what happened
Yeah.
there, but the times that I've seen Imperial Hall actually play with Valkyrie, he was flying in the air and not doing anything. The
Yeah, he
final
was.
circle, he was
I
just
think
flying in
that's
the air.
not. I think that's not his fucking character to be doing shit. I think he was just should have stuck with Horizon because he'd be maining that bitch.
Yeah, that's what he should have done. So we'll leave that there. Great event. Hopefully, I want to see some different teams, some different faces, and they have something here as far as competitive. So we'll leave that there.
Yep, yep.
All right. Well, speaking of competitive, Silencer, you're a graphic designer, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure a lot of things in graphic designing must be hard. Like, for instance, coming up with a logo, right? It's
Yeah.
very hard. The customer wants something,
Different ideas and everything.
different ideas, different perceptions of ideas, but eventually the common mind comes together and a design is made, correct?
Yeah.
Well, we have something that I'm pretty sure you're also familiar with, which is people stealing your logos.
Oh yeah.
So, and this is what we have. Now, Atlanta FaZe is being accused of stealing a logo from clothing brand Alpha Forward. Late June, the esports org fans stumbled upon the clothing brand and suggested that they stole the logo, to which the owner responded with a picture of their original patent and trademark. Now, I didn't include the photo, but if you Google Alpha Forward or Atlanta FaZe, they
See the
stole
big.
that.
Yeah, I see the big. You can't say you didn't fucking.
They stole that shit.
Yeah.
Now, Silencer has told me the copyright thing to do, right? Which is alter the original design by 70%, right? Explain to us like how that goes.
So you just basically 70%. If like you say, I grab your logo. If I modify 70% of the overall finished product, then copyrights can be dismissed,
Mm-hmm.
regardless if you have the same font, the same letter, the same color, whatever. So that's at 70%. It's at a point where you're basically redoing a whole new logo at that point.
Yeah. So
'Cause it's a lot.
yeah, it's a lot, right? Okay. So
Yeah,
they removed that little shape
a
above
little
the A
block on
and the
top.
F. Yeah, is that considered
No,
50%? No?
no,
70%?
no.
No, it's still the original design, correct?
It's still original. Because see, whenever you modify, you need to do something with the fucking font. You can't leave it the same. Be like, oh yeah, just by deleting elements, I'm done.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. You can grab a lot of stuff, but even, 'cause you can tell it's identical if you put your finger on top. AF.
Yeah.
I mean, it's stupid to say you didn't steal it. You have to be a dumbass.
Yeah, no, I agree with you. And
Now, when you ever do a copyright, you have to identically see it and be like, oh, you know what? I kind of see the similarity, but they're two completely different projects, different arts.
no, this is
That's
exactly
the
the
that's the
same.
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Different color. And they, like I said, they just removed the shapes above the AF. So
ridiculous.
the patent for the Atlanta FaZe, I believe, is 2019. And then I think this guy was around 2014 to 2017. So he definitely had this patented and trademarked way before Atlanta FaZe became a thing. So you are the clothing brand. You stumble upon this information. This is a wealthy org. Keep in mind, they just hit their Nasdaq, where they actually are in the Wall Street stock exchange, shit like that, right? Under the moniker FaZe.
Hmm.
Do you sue them, or do you reach out
100%.
and go for a settlement?
I'll go for it. I'll sort of reach out first and be like, what's going on?
So reach out
If they,
first, okay?
reach out and be like, hey, you know what? I'll give you a chance to change it, blah, blah, blah. Let's work something out. I'm cool. Now, if they don't do it, that's when you fucking start going harder. Because at that point, they're disrespecting you. They don't see you as a, they don't have any respect on who you are and your brand or whatever. So at that point, it becomes personal, I guess.
So is there any pressure for FaZe, or do you feel like they can just replicate the lawsuit that's given to them towards the graphic designer who may or may not have stolen the logo?
I don't know. Listen, as a graphic designer, there's a lot of contracts and things you have to sign. For me, I personally make everybody sign a waiver saying that I try to do as much as original content as I can, but it's still basically saying that I can use stock photo or other elements that might be on the internet just to cover my ass.
Right.
And with that, if somebody tries to be like, oh, you know what, you can get away as a graphic designer, I'll be like, I don't know, my bad, blah, blah, blah. But you also have this thing where the fucking logo and the font looks identical. You can't do that shit.
Right.
Now, if I grab a stock photo and crop it, change the color, add some shit to it, okay, cool. If I grab the Coca-Cola logo, have the same font, just change the background to a different color and be like, oh, look, here's a new logo. Same Coca-Cola font, just your name. I mean, that's kind of stupid.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. It's hard, but I think at this point, I think it's gonna come down to how heavy Faze's pockets are, to be honest with you.
It's gonna have to be heavy. It's gonna have to.
Yeah,
It's gonna cost. And I believe with the cost, I think they're just gonna have to buy it originally off of the Alpha Forward people, and they are gonna have to switch their logo because I highly doubt this. I mean, this is a you have to think sound. So this logo in particular, the Atlanta Phase, is in Call of Duty, their Call of Duty League. People
yeah,
have bought skins with the logo. They have bought banners with the logo. They have bought skins for the actual person with the logo on the clothing.
yeah.
It's everywhere. They're gonna have to come out of pocket, and if they don't put a number in between what they want to pay, it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough. You as a person, if you don't know the value of the company, you are Atlanta Phase. You are in a tough position. Obviously, you want to avoid a lawsuit. How much are you willing to come out of pocket, and why?
What do you mean out of pocket? Like for me to,
So, how much would you give the person to take their logo and have the rights to the logo without avoiding a lawsuit?
so if I was Faze, how much would I give them?
Yes. How much would you pay?
Fuck, I don't know. It's a hard question because you also have to, like you said, it's everywhere on Call of Duty, so that value goes up as well. It's
If they
hard to
don't know
put.
that.
Yeah, I mean, if they don't know that, just fucking hit them with, I don't know, like a 5, 10, 10,000, so they can just keep it on and everybody's happy.
Oh, that's way too low.
Yeah, but listen, there's a lot of people that it may seem too low, but when it comes to this kind of stuff, if the company is not smart enough, they'll take whatever. And that's the first strategy that you want to take. For me, I'll lowball everything. I don't give a fuck.
Right.
If you get away with it, that's good. If you don't, that's when the game starts to kick in and you're like, okay, well, these guys are actually smart and know what they're doing, so let's continue. But imagine 5 grand, you pay it off, you write it off, you have it in contract by a lawyer and everything. You know how much fucking money you just saved as face?
Yeah. A
And
lot.
let me tell you, there's a bunch of fucking dumbass companies that don't give a shit. They just see 10 grand. Oh my god, okay, fuck it, use my name or use the logo. I'll give you fucking thing. Now we're cool.
Right.
There's a
Yeah.
lot.
Yeah. I don't know.
So for me, I always start fucking low. If I was face, try to something really low because I don't know. It doesn't seem like this. If it was me and I was a clothing company and I had a good sense of business, face would have been sued already. I don't give a shit.
Well, this just happened. This just happened like maybe a week or two ago, and then I kind of forgot to put it on the docket. But it, it's
Yeah, but
serious.
yeah, I mean, it's sad you can even have your lawyers fucking freeze a lot of shit. And for one thing, the fucking website could have been fucking seized and frozen until the case gets um
And
resolved.
merch,
Yeah.
and
So see,
merch,
there's
and
a lot of
merch.
shit
They
you can
have
do.
merch for the org.
Yeah.
It's full. If I am Alpha Forward, I'm fucking talking mills. Okay,
If you're smart, yeah.
double digit mills. bitch. Or I want to see your entire assets of everything that you've put my logo on, and I want it all.
Get a royalty forever. That's another thing too that they ask.
Oh, that's nice too.
Royalty per purchase, and you're free to go. Just give me fucking purchase.
That's
I've
nice
also
too.
seen a lot of when this happens, there's also a percentage of the total of what the company's worth. So some say, give me 30% of what the net value of your company is. So imagine how much is Face worth? Boom.
Let's do a quick Google search, okay, guys. Right now, this is the time in chat. You gotta figure it out, okay? We're talking about ATL phase, not just phase in general, okay?
Yeah.
So that's their Call of Duty League. Their net worth as of 2020, 305 million.
Oh yeah. See?
That's fucking nuts, fam. That's a nice, yeah. You said 30%?
Yeah. Some go 20 to 30%. Depends on the how aggressive the fucking lawyer tries to take it.
Yeah, that's easily 30 to 35 mil.
Yeah. See, just for fucking using the shit. That's why I'm telling you, fucking
30.5.
copywriting is extremely fucking important.
Yeah, yeah, that's true for sure.
If they didn't have any paperwork or anything, it would have been fucked. Like, well, they wouldn't be done shit.
Yeah, I believe so
And then
too.
and then FaZe would have came in and registered that shit instead sue them.
Yeah, imagine.
So it's crazy.
Yeah. So, well, I mean, they did register the trademark. They did register the trade. I just wonder what happened. I thought things could have been different. So, before we get off of this topic, we have to review one more thing, and that is, can they pull off the Meta PC, Meta Facebook thing with the logo? You believe so or no?
And what do you mean the Facebook Meta?
So Facebook was the parent company. They wanted to switch the parent company for negative publicity, and they switched the
Uh-huh.
company name from Facebook to Meta. But there was already another company that had not only just the handle, but they had the name too, and they have it as Meta PC. And you remember
Oh,
they
okay,
told
I
them
get
for
you.
20 million we'll give you everything that has to do with Meta. And Facebook, we haven't heard if they paid off since, but Meta PC hasn't quit they haven't quit their online slander against the company, and it seems like Facebook is just going to continue to go forward with that.
I mean, I don't know. You have to understand how fucking huge Facebook is, and to go against those lawyers. Man, it's impossible to fucking win if you're even a even if your company's in the million, because these assholes are packed.
All right, I see what you're saying. Okay, because I couldn't. It's weird to me that they copyrighted that when there was already another copyright.
Yeah, but you have to understand the money fucking makes the lawyer loop shit and find glitches that nobody's ever heard of.
Right.
He will fucking dig up some fucking weird ass shit and then throw it up and be like, "Oh, sorry, let's give the power to use it somehow,
Somehow,
some
yeah.
fucking how with that money fucking talks."
In
That's
the
why they
law.
say the better your fucking lawyer is, the better chance you have of winning your case. Doesn't matter what you did.
Right. Yeah. That makes sense. Yeah, it's like I don't know if you heard, but Geico's being sued for like 3.5 million because some chick got herpes or something in the guy's car, and it was insured by Geico, and because they said something in the contract saying that anything that happens in the car is covered by Geico.
What the fuck?
Yeah, they got sued for 3.5 million because of the writing in the contract.
See, and they can't deny that because that's anything that happens, and that's something that happened.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. Okay, so basically, they're probably fucked.
Yeah, we'll see.
We'll see. So
Especially with 300 mil. I mean, it's hard to
305.
fucking go
That
against.
that's
Yeah,
just
it's hard to
Atlanta
go against
phase.
those
That's not
assholes.
phase in general. That's just the Call of Duty League. So that's still crazy. We'll end that there, guys, for that topic. Silencer, the next topic is yours, sir.
All right, so they finally announced the God of War Ragnarok. Ragnarok.
Ragnarok, yes.
Will it be coming to PS5 and PS4?
Mm-hmm.
This was my question, and you told me no. And I got sad, and then I googled it, and it is, guys. It's coming for PS4 and PS5,
Yes, it is.
November 9th this year, not
Mm-hmm.
next year. This year. So
This year.
I saw the trailer. You know, it was very mysterious, and I don't know. There was some kind of interesting thing that pulled me to play it.
Yeah.
It wasn't a big thing, but now it feels like he has a second good warrior to fight his fights against him with him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. A little older.
You know,
Mm-hmm.
nice little helper. Two major duels from one guy.
Mm-hmm.
That can be interesting. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
a dynamic duel.
Yep. Dynamic.
So, how did you feel about the trailer? I felt it was good. Mysterious and
Yeah.
I don't know, but I feel like the story's gonna be super short on this. I don't know why. I have a feeling.
I have a feeling. I mean, if you consider the last game, I thought the story was kind of short too. But it felt like they. I mean, they gave us like a whole map and they let us explore, and they're like, "Oh, 3 doors open later on," and then you
Yeah.
got to the doors, and it's like, "Oh, that's for the next game," and I'm just sitting there confused, like, "What the fuck do you mean the next game?" So. I'm assuming that this game is going to be either the same length or just a little bit longer because they have a few loose ends to cover up.
Yeah.
But my first initial thoughts of the trailer was very interesting. You can see that Atreus grew up a little bit more. Kratos is getting a
Mhm.
little bit older. Grades in the beards. Grays in the beard. It looks a little old manish.
A little
They
washed
really,
up.
yeah, the shield. They didn't give too much away. I saw a big ass wolf. I'm pretty sure that could be a bad guy, could be a good guy. We don't
Mhm.
know at this point, but he definitely, best 30 seconds of my life.
Okay.
So,
Yeah, it was the trailer was good. I was intrigued by it.
yeah. So, um,
Mhm.
the talk and discussion has begun to happen. And it's basically pinning Elden Ring versus God of War for Game of the Year. Now, I have played Elden Ring. You have not. But I can honestly tell you that Elden Ring is a 10-10 game. A lot of
Okay.
replay value, very interesting. Overall, it was my first introduction to Elden Ring games at all, like
Mhm.
Bloodborne type of games. Fantastic. I could see what the hype was about. You have
Okay.
God of War dropping this year, the same year that Elden Ring dropped. Can God of War take away Elden Ring's spot for Game of the Year, or do you feel like it's already been decided by the majority?
I don't know. I feel like it's too close to be at the end of the year for people to fully experience the length. The people are still heavy on Elden Ring.
Oh yeah, they are.
So the thing about Elden Ring, it's more on more platforms. So you get a wider spread of people enjoying it rather than, just PlayStation console, such as God of War.
Right.
So I don't know, I think it's gonna be hard for God of War to compete with it.
Yeah.
I think Elden Ring is gonna take it.
I believe so too. And I was hearing people say that usually the game of the year kind of ends in like November ish. So they might have just postponed the game up until the deadline. So they
Yeah.
can easily get away with being compared to Elden Ring and qualify for next year's game of the year.
Yeah, it's just wild.
It is wild. It's gonna have to be one hell of a game, Silencer. I'm not gonna lie. It's gonna have to have crazy graphics, crazy mechanics. It's gonna have to have great
Gameplay, story.
story, replay value. It's gonna have to have a lot of stuff, maybe even some DLC, just to kind of take away that stuff. Because a game that came out damn near complete with a few minor hiccups, they're gonna have to, it's gonna have to be a 10-10 off rip.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all I have to say about that. Are you excited?
Yeah, I'm excited.
I was hyped. That shit dropped. I was like, oh my God.
She made your whole
Yes.
fucking year.
Yeah, I was so hyped. I was like, yes, they promised. It came off
Promised
the
and they
heels of
delivered.
them. What's up?
They promised and delivered.
Yes, they promised and delivered. Hopefully, it's not a promise and deliver like Cyberpunk and CD Project or whatever the hell.
Fucking CD Project.
Yeah, they fucked. They shit the bed in that one. So it's funny because like they didn't really have to put out the Santa Monica thing that they did last couple weeks ago, where they were talking about the devs being threatened, and when we have information, we'll let you guys know. They didn't have to do that if they were just going to let us know this day.
Yeah, I don't know, maybe to create some kind of hype.
Yeah, like yo, calm down, relax. It'll be far away. So it gave people, I want to say, what 4 months.
Mm-hmm.
4 months. People better buy it. People
Oh,
better buy
that
it.
thing is gonna sell out good.
Oh, it's going to be a good selling game. I don't think it's going to be the best selling game of the year because of Elden Ring, but it's definitely going to do some numbers. And hopefully they just back it up with story. And yeah, I've been waiting for this for years. So I'm ready to see something actually get done with the series. And hopefully they explain a few little things that they left out.
Yeah, excited. We'll see. We'll see. I'd still have to play Elden Ring, so
Yeah.
see if I can play them both before the end of the year.
Yeah, you should. I definitely think you'll like him. So we'll move on from there. This one's a quick little thing to talk about. It has to do with the studio head at Kojima Productions. So, a Greek news station misidentified the assassin of former Japanese Prime Minister Shinzo Abe as Hideo Kojima. So,
Kojima Productions.
yeah, the guy that made Death Stranding.
Yeah.
That company. So I don't know exactly what happened, but the photo they used of him, and they were reporting that he was the person, basically misleading people to believe that it was him, and I'm pretty sure causing him a big issue. A prime minister was assassinated. This was apparently due to like a home gun made,
Yeah.
and this is the second murder they've had this year with a gun. And it was a prime minister.
Yeah.
So it definitely was big. You don't want to be anywhere near this. And this Greek stand pretty much had people believing that it was him. And it spread like wildfire too. So here's a tweet that they had put out. They said, they do not, I'm sorry. It's right here. Kojima Production strongly commends the fake spread of news and rumors that convey false information. We do not tolerate such libel and will consider taking legal action in some cases. So they basically had a picture of him. It could have been fan submitted. It could have been somebody saying they went on his Facebook, and a troll could have, I could see a troll. Same way they got an XQZ from his cum laude graduation.
Yeah.
I think they could have did this too. Do you think it was a troll or just misinformation, or they just found an image that they thought was that guy?
I don't know. I mean, it sounds like somebody wanted to fucking put some dirt on him.
Throw some dirt for sure. I think
Yeah.
if we're being transparent, the guy did look like him. Okay? They did look a little like him. I can see the confusion, but obviously he didn't do it right.
Yeah.
But he did look like him. I'm gonna have to say that, okay? Nothing, no racial things to it where everybody looks the same. They kind of look the same. The glasses, those are some
The hair.
very distinct glasses, okay?
Yeah.
Do they not look the same?
Yeah.
Am I bugging? Yeah, see?
No, I agree.
Yeah, they looked kind of the same. So, yeah, they got
Definitely a troll.
Yeah, they got it mixed up. Did you see the gun that the guy was assassinated with?
No, I'm searching for it right now.
So it was a homemade gun. It had duct tape. It had. It looked like a gun you made in like Dead Rising or whatever the zombie game was in the mall.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it looks like a gun from there or from Dying Light. It looks like the Dying Light gun that we made in Dying Light. It looks a little nuts. So, if you're him and you have this, accusation, do you believe this negatively reflects on your company, even if you are not the person, you're still kind of associated with this? Does this affect any deals you may have in the future?
I don't think so.
I don't know. I think they just got
This is
into
just
bed with Xbox, didn't they? Microsoft.
yeah, but I mean, you're just fucking confusing people at that point. Like you have no connection of representing who the guy is, of who he is. It's like
Yeah,
somebody confuses you with the fucking killer or something. I don't feel like if you have clients, they should take that into consideration just because you look like somebody.
yeah, but people are idiots, and people sometimes the apology is not as loud as the disrespect.
Yeah.
And oftentimes people will just see the news article and be like, "Oh, that's the guy from there. I'm never gonna buy uh, a Kojima Productions game ever again." You know how people are. People are fucking stupid. They don't see
Yeah,
the
that's true.
apology. They might have been out that day where
Hmm.
it was
Yeah.
misconstrued or something. So I personally believe this is going to have a negative effect on them, sadly, because being associated in this time of cancel culture, in this time
Oh yeah,
of
that's true.
people believing the internet more than critical sources, I think this is going to be a little effect in them one way or the other, and maybe we'll see the effects of it. Maybe we won't. But sucks that he was involved in that, man.
The what?
That it sucks that he was involved in that.
Hmm. Imagine, and it's also fucking. It was broadcasted and over the Greek media and everything. So you
Yeah.
have you have not only your place to worry about, but another whole fucking different environment.
Yeah, and
It's crazy.
imagine like you're I don't know where is it, Japan Prime Minister?
Yeah. Hmm.
It is Japan, right? Imagine
Yeah.
you're Japanese out of fucking state and you see this guy, the guy, okay? What's his name? I want to say his name right. Imagine you see Hideo Kojima, right?
Hmm.
You're like, hey, that's the fucking guy that killed the prime minister. Let me go get some get back and go fucking kill him. That's fucked up.
Smacks him. Yeah.
Now you're weaponizing people, and that I could see why
Hmm.
they're fucking taking legal action. Yeah, it sucks. It
Yeah, that can
sucks.
hurt a lot, dude.
Yeah, imagine like, oh, he killed the prime minister. Like, no, he didn't do anything. He just created cool games. Fucking Norman
You're confusing
Reedus.
me.
Norman Reedus, you seen him? You know him?
Norman Reedus?
Yeah, it's the guy from Death Stranding, or what was
Oh
it
yeah,
called?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, True
Mhm.
Caesar. So, sorry, the people are jackasses and they mistake people for other people, you know?
Yeah, yeah, well, we're in 2022, and unfortunately, bad information is worth more than positive.
Yeah. You would think they would have got like a deep fake the way that they were fucking crucifying this man. Like,
Oh yeah.
yeah, shit was nuts, fam. No fucking way. So, we'll leave that there. Do you have any final thoughts on that?
That's crazy.
Yeah, it is crazy. It is.
Hopefully, fucking shit gets better for him. That's a
Yeah.
shitty ass situation to be in.
And a nice little fat paycheck, okay? Death Stranding
But is that
2?
gonna solve your reputation? Huh?
I would
That's the
put an
thing.
Easter egg, be like wanted, and just his fucking face in Death Stranding. It'd be so hilarious. What a way to brush it off your shoulder, you know?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
So,
that's true.
well,
But
whatever.
will he take it as a joke and something light? I don't think so.
Not if he's trying to sue people. No. So as he should, but I don't think
Yeah.
he's gonna take it light. So we'll leave that there. You, sir, could read the next one.
Oh, fucking notice. All right, so
Drink that fucking water.
place PlayStation is pulling access to Studio Canal movie next month. This movie has triggered people by saying we do not own nothing that's digitally bought, only physical. While streaming games be a permanent thing in the future, and I kind of see why they say this.
Right, okay,
Because
give it
listen,
to me.
there was a little, whenever I was on Nintendo Switch, I was buying nothing but digital, even on my PlayStation. So there was a rumor that I saw somewhere, I don't know if it's true. They were saying if the Nintendo store goes out, all your shit goes out. And I was like, dang, that's true. So imagine you buy a whole library of digital games and they just decide to go bankrupt. All that shit is fucked.
Yeah,
You don't get nothing back. You don't know anything.
yeah,
So I guess
or
why they're saying that, and it's crazy how these digital things, like even for the cloud, for Google Cloud, Dropbox, you store so comfortably all your information there, but if they decide to go out of business, all your data's gone.
yeah,
That's
yeah, it
the
is.
that's the dark side of digitalizing a lot of shit.
Yeah, what happened to me for digital as an Apple iPhone owner is if my phone runs out of memory, they at will say,
Mhm.
hey, you can play these songs. We'll take them off your phone for you, and we'll just put them to play when you have Wi Fi. But when you're on the road, you can't play them. And that I
Ah,
downloaded them to my phone and you deleted them. You didn't ask me to delete them. You deleted the songs
web
because,
content.
yeah, you deleted it because you want me to
Mm.
have more memory. You want me to deal with my memory. And I don't
Yeah.
like that at all. And that kind of showed me a peek at this. So you have to remember with, I believe the game was Flappy Bird. Flappy
Oh yeah.
Bird was on many devices, right? Until the
Mhm.
game, they took it off of the market. They didn't ban it. I believe they just took it off the market for whatever reason. A good marketing plan, by the way. They took off the game, right? Which made people want to buy it even more. So Flappy Bird gets removed from the store. Then people had it, right? But an update was needed in order to play it, and a lot of people could no longer play it. And that taught me that we need to stop buying shit digitally. We need to start buying physicals again. And if we don't, especially for people like that don't read the terms and services, shit like
Mhm.
this is gonna happen. So
Oh yeah.
I have movies on Sony PlayStation, right? I bought a ton of movies. I no longer have access to those movies. And if I do have access to them, I have to stream them from wherever they're at. And if I don't have internet, I cannot stream them, which sucks, which makes
Mhm.
it
It's
totally
ridiculous.
worthless. Yeah. And they're stepping away from movies. They're stepping away from movie rentals. I used to rent movies on PlayStation all the time. You can no longer do that. Why? Because they're stepping away from movies. They're just focusing on games and streaming apps.
Look, and
That,
everything wants to be streaming, even streaming games.
yeah, even streaming games. We're not going to see those games be physical anymore. Sucks.
You're
So,
paying for something, you can't even fucking have it be
yeah,
yours. It's crazy, yeah.
yeah. I got a whole library of games, right?
Mhm. Hmm.
If one of the, let's say Rockstar starts beefing with Sony, you know what?
Mhm.
We're fucking deleting everything. No Sony, no more games for you on Sony. You're fucked.
Yeah.
If you have it digitally, you're fucked. You're
Can't get
never
that
gonna
shit
play
back.
that game. Yeah, you're never gonna get it back. You're never gonna get nothing back. They're gonna, the game file can't be found. And you can no longer play. You'd have to buy the game. But at that point, I don't think that that's going to be a thing in the future. I think we're going
They
to
did the same
start,
thing
yeah.
with Adobe. Perfect example. I had
Yes, yes,
Adobe
perfect.
CS6 back
Yes.
then. Perfect. You can download it on any website, and you can download it and then just have it with you, and then put it on your computers. Cool. But if you didn't have it, it came to a point where they literally dissolved it from everywhere. You can't even download it now. And it's like, holy shit. So they're forcing you to go to their monthly bullshit.
Right.
And it's like, holy shit. So you don't own that shit. You don't own anything.
Yeah.
Now, even if you install it, it doesn't work because of the updates.
It doesn't work. Yes.
So it's fucked.
Yeah, it's a little trash. It's a little trash how they do that shit. They just find more ways to fucking stiff you for money.
Yeah, and the
And
consumer just wants the fucking product and they just fuck you over.
yeah, and I think like, oh, who buys physical? Like, I have over 100 Blu-ray movies,
Yeah.
and if I bought those digitally and I no longer had access to them, like, what did I spend my money on? To watch them one time?
$4 or $5 and that's it.
No,
Just
these movies are
literally just throw
fucking.
that shit.
Yeah, these movies are like $20. If you buy like a brand,
Oh
it's,
yeah, see?
in physical, they're like $20, you know? And then in digital, maybe it's like, sometimes it's like 15, 14.99 or 9.99 for a rental to watch one
Or
time.
24-hour.
Yeah, 24-hour pass. Nah, come on, Caesar. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Whoever buys them is an idiot. Like, how do you think I'm just gonna spend $20
Yeah.
for 24 hours and just watch it once? Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
That makes no
No.
sense.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense. So I'd be careful with anybody buying digital. I would stick to being physical for as long as you can because I feel like in the future we're not going to be able to own anything anymore.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, it sucks that way. Do you have any final things about this?
You can back up all your shit physically. So that's all I can say. Just because for me, I made sure that I have a cloud, but I also have a big one of those little boxes.
Yeah.
It's a 5 terabyte disk drive, but it's physical. So I go back and forth. They go on the cloud and then they automatically store it back in the hard drive. So if something happens online, I still have my shit.
Yeah, that's good.
So you just gotta be smart these days.
Yeah, you definitely do. All right, we'll leave that there. And then we just have one more topic, guys, and then we're out of here. So, Laffy Girl, are you familiar with this, Silencer?
No. No.
Laffy Girl is basically the YouTube version of No Copyright Sounds. It was a stream that had a decent 28 long legendary run. Okay. And it would play chill, lofi music where you could study, you could put it on and relax. And it's basically like if you don't know what I'm talking about, you'll recognize the thumbnail, which is like a cat and a girl, basically like a light studying and writing down on a piece of paper with like a green and orange shirt.
Oh, okay. And then there's like a fucking window.
Yeah, a
Piece
little
of shit.
window. Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
So they
I know what you're
had
talking
a
about.
28-month long stream, which is pretty good. That's for anybody that doesn't know, that's about almost 2.5 years of streaming
Yeah.
consistently. The watch time is crazy. I think it was up to 665 million views on
Damn.
YouTube and had anywhere from 100,000 to more people, concurrent viewers watching the stream. So, haters everywhere. Somebody reported a fake false copyright claim against the channel, which ended the 28-month-long stream.
Wow.
This is the second time the stream was wrongfully shut down. The first being, excuse me, the first being back in February of 2020, where YouTube sorted the situation out after about 24 hours and the stream was unavailable. Now they were getting reports saying that the copyright claim was falsely made by a Malaysian music group. So YouTube then resolved the situation and they actually removed the false people that were creating these false claims. And
Yeah.
eventually the stream got back on. She was pretty much urging them to fix the situation because, I mean, that's big, that's money. That's with how everything's going with streaming now. She's missing a lot of money, Who knows, what she was
Yeah.
doing. So, how do you feel about the situation, Silencer?
I don't know. Fucking haters everywhere.
Haters, yep, haters.
Haters just, if they can't be in the same level, they just try to do everything to fuck you up.
Yeah, you know,
Now that I see the channel, I know I've put this on a couple times. I know
yeah,
exactly. I was thinking of something else, but
yeah, that looked
that's
like
crazy.
something you
28
would
months
fucking
is
do.
fucking crazy. I had no idea it was fucking doing all that shit.
Yeah, yeah, that's good. So obviously, there's a flaw in YouTube system where they accept these music claims from the third party, and they kind of act rather fast. Now that we have these streamers moving over, do you think they should start to implement their manual review and appeal thing for these false claims?
Yeah, I think they should. It's
I do
gonna, I
too.
think, save a lot of headaches, a lot of anger issues too.
A lot of headaches, a lot of anger issues. Even though it stopped for a little bit, I mean, overall, her channel was, I think, a little bit terminated, and then eventually they gave her channel back, and she got all these her videos back as well. But it's a little scary because a lot of times people do these fake claims, and it could permanently result in the channel being dissolved, destroyed, and that could, I mean, that potentially ruin somebody's income.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Right. So now there's another thing now. Should the person that gets like that does this not only just removed from YouTube permanently, banned, IP, whatever, should they be facing some type of legal problem?
Hmm. I think so, because at that point you're doing it to hurt some kind of status, or there's a word for it where you try to just accuse without having a real reason for it.
Right.
I forgot what it was. So I think I mean, it's punishable. I don't think it's like super bad, like punishment, but it's definitely something to come with.
Okay. I felt the same way. I thought it may be a slight little fine or something within terms of service they
Yeah,
should have been. Because I know as a person, if I appeal a YouTube copyright stuff, they told me pretty much once you appeal, it becomes a legal matter. So
yeah,
I've
okay.
appealed my stuff many times, and then obviously the person drops their claim. But I as a person, I would be scared where you're literally doing everything right. You've been streaming this content for uninterrupted 28 months. Who knows how long before that in 2020, how long you were streaming for too. But you know, this is time where your channel is not being, you know, searched the highest. It could hurt your
Mm,
algorithm. It could potentially hurt your channel. Not to mention it hurts the record breaking stream. It could cost you money. It could cost you a lot of things, fans, subscribers. I just thought there might have been a little bit more punishable stuff besides they permanently removed them from YouTube.
yeah, true.
So,
Plus, this will teach other people to think before they can do some dumb shit like that.
yeah, think before you report, guys. Don't fucking falsify reports, okay? Don't be a dill pickle. So that's about it. That's an inside joke. And then we got rapid topics, topics that don't need a deep dive. Bandai Namco sent Elden Ring player Let Me Solo Her a sword from the game for beating the hardest boss for the 1000th time. Good or bad?
Yeah, that's good.
Obviously good. I felt a little clout chasey
Appreciative of their, yeah, but it's appreciative of their other
community.
players for fucking playing that hard,
Yeah, definitely. You know, saving them
putting the tower in.
yeah, saving them from putting an easy mode or even nerfing Melania. You definitely had little Let Me Solo Her. Go put the pause on her.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it. TSM Myth has announced he will be exclusively streaming on YouTube. Now, if we look at the list real quick of streamers that have moved actually from Twitch to YouTube, it seems to be not only just heavy hitters, guys, but it is also a lengthy list. Here we go. We have Myth, Lily, Valkyrie, Ludwig, Saikuno, Tim the Tapman, Dr. Lupo, and Courage JD. Now, the question is this a good acquisition? Or like, not accusation, but you know, is this a good purchase for YouTube?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, you saw the crowd that TSM has, so I think anything can provide that much hype for their streamers is always better on YouTube.
Yeah, my only
All
concern
they're seeing is
was,
money signs.
yeah, but the dollar signs that they're seeing is a little weird, right? And I don't believe he's no longer on TSM. I think he's actually parted ways with the org, and it became his own person. So he's one of the people that left. He left with Hamlins, and he also left with Daquan, I believe. They all kind of
Yeah.
had their little big split from the content house, and they kind of did their own thing. So Myth right now is standing at 4.56 million subscribers on YouTube. And on Twitch, I'm pretty sure the number is high too, but we got to go ahead and look at it, guys. The number he had over there were 7.4 million followers. It doesn't say exactly the amount of people that he has actually subscribed to the channel, but you can imagine it's somewhere near a couple thousand, 50,000 or more.
Yeah.
So, for me, I just thought that it was, I thought Myth fell off. No disrespect, okay? I thought he
Be
fell
his
off.
comeback.
It might be his comeback. I liked him in the Fortnite days. I would hope to see a comeback from him.
Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see.
We
for
shall
sure.
see.
So congratulations to him. Wonder who's next, okay? Amaranth saw all the talk about how much people allegedly would make if they joined the platform, and she kind of put that shit to rest by saying how much she made. Silencer, without reading the topics, what would your initial thought? How much you think she was ranking in?
1 mil.
Nah. For a redhead?
Yeah.
Nah. She brought in 30 million.
Oh wow.
Yes.
That's how much fucking desperate assholes are there.
Oh yeah, okay. And a lot of people want to know if the carpets match the drapes. So if you're one of the people in there, let us know. Okay, we'll DM you. Okay, we'll DM back.
Yeah.
And that's all we have for today's episode. Listen, guys, it was a great episode. Hope you enjoyed it. It's definitely a little bit longer of a pod, but a lot of things happened. Okay, a bunch of shit we didn't get to either, but fuck it. Appreciate every single one of you guys for listening. Make sure you follow us on YouTube at Team Kill Podcast. Subscribe, and we're also on Twitter at Team Kill Podcast as well. Silencer, do you have any final words, sir?
Be careful what you try to put out. Make sure you are legally smart about everything you do. And if you have explicit pictures, take them off online because they could be lost forever.
Right. And, if you do have explicit pictures, give them to Silencer, okay? And he'll use it as motivation for his mechanical bull.
I put them in my hard drive.
Yeah. I wonder what that feels like to be on top of.
Full speed. Vibration on max.
Whoa there. What's that? All right, before we go, what's the heaviest you gone, Silencer, for female companion?
Around 210.
210? 210? Was she bigger than you?
A little bit. Not super much.
Oh, that's a mechanical bull, right?
Oh no, definitely not. You can't compare a mechanical bull to that.
I don't know.
Mechanical bulls are in the 300.
in the 300 plus.
Yeah.
All right. All right, guys. We'll leave that there before we offend somebody. Thank you so much. My name is Spree Gaming.
And I'm Silencer.
We're out.
Killing Spree 37!
Give me some chun chun.